everybody. I'm sorry I'm 15 minutes late. I was rushing around. Finally got home. Hi, Miriam. Hi, sweet friend. Trying to get my phone right. I feel like it still needs to go over. Oh, it just is leaning down. My phone case is so heavy. Oh no, it's worse. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right, let's lift this up. And I hope it works. Let me see. Hey, it's up high now. It should be okay. Hi, Leah. Hi, sweet friend. I'm so sorry I'm late, friends. Oh my gosh. Whew. Story of my life, rushing around. And driving in rain. It's been raining for days. Oh, I forgot that the girls were painting. Aria had a play date this weekend, all weekend. She had a couple of her friends over. So they were doing lots of painting. So let me get this right. Hi, my sweet Ro. Hey there, I seen you text, but I didn't get to check it yet. How are you doing? Hi, Jessica. Oh my goodness, it's been like forever, I feel like. Okie dokie. Let's get this on here. I had it like in a knot and everything before. Oh, now I can see why. Because something's going on with it. As long as I can get it over my big bun, then we're good. There we go. Hi, Sharon. Hi, sweet friend. All right. So how's everybody doing today? Happy Wednesday. I had pretty much like nothing out for Halloween. Hi, Dana. Hey, Sandy. Hi, sweet friends. Yeah, I had pretty much not much out for Halloween at all. So I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So that's why I was like, I rushed home and then I'm trying to rush around trying to get stuff out. So yeah, we're just going to like wing it because I was totally doing like spring and summer. So that's pretty much everything I have out. But I am excited. I do love Halloween. So that's fun. Okay. What are we doing today? We're going to do, you know, I was thinking maybe a Halloween clipboard. Maybe I should do that. Let me grab that. All right, let's grab this one here. If I can get it out of this thing. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, so I got these from Amazon because, you know, now they sell those ones where it's like flat, and I really like this kind because it's good, you know, like back in the day kind of stuff. And so what I'm going to do first, I do want to decoupage something on here. So I was able to get some rice paper out because I already, you know, had that out. Anyway, my books were out. So let's grab a Halloween printable or rice paper, or I have some napkins. And I do like have some stencils out. All of my like ephemera stuff for my books. I was going to work on like start a Edgar Allan Poe book. Because I had like collected all the things last year for it and didn't get to do that. So I was gonna do that, but like all, you know, like I said, all my stuff's put up. So when I usually pick out an image, it kind of like helps me to kind of decide on the kind of like the theme and things of, you know, how I'm going with it. And I'm kind of liking this here. I think I'm going to do this one. This one would go with it. Let's see. Yes, the theme is Halloween. The girls wanted to do Halloween tonight. So, as much as I love Halloween, I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't have nothing out. I even tried to go in my storage room real quick. That's why I was late. I'm trying to like rush around trying to grab stuff out, but it was all fall papers. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It was for my, I was like, I knew I had ephemera in there, but it was for my fall books instead of Halloween. So I didn't have the right stuff out. But then I thought of this and grabbed it real quick. So what I'm going to do is kind of do like a mixture of these prints that kind of go with each other, kind of complement each other, and do like a little collage kind of thing with it. This one's cute. It has like fortune teller and all the things. And then I could use like a frame. I had got some windows. I made this, I started making like a tag book and like, you know, putting the papers, and was going to do, you know, like make a Halloween one and use like this and like a little paper doll and stuff. But I kind of like the idea of working with the clipboard. Kind of similar to the winter one I did, where I did add like, it was really like super vintage looking, and I added like rust and all the things. So what I'm going to do is just paint this white first. And then, look at that, I got some tape out here. So that's going to help me out. And of course, my phone is too close. So I got to turn it sideways for a moment here. And then let's just cover this up real quick. Which it doesn't even matter, actually. Why do I even care about covering this? It doesn't matter about that at all, because it's going to be rusty anyhow. So it doesn't matter what color I get on there. All right, now let's do some acrylic white, because we want our images to pop out. And I'm going to use like some texture paste and different things and stencils. But first I need a brush. That's what I need. And this one seems good. Kind of small though. It'll take forever, I feel like. And this one's not much bigger. Okay. I need to get some more brushes. I realized when the girls were like using my brushes and stuff, I'm like, I get really weird about my brushes, because I want to make sure that they don't like leave them out, you know, paint all over them and they get all hard and crazy. But I am in some need of some new brushes, I think. If I can ever get to the store. I've been meaning to get to like Walmart or something. I need to get somewhere. I still haven't even been to Dollar Tree. I need to get some more canvases. And Hobby Lobby, you know, I've had that like gift card for a really super long time. Still haven't used that. I haven't really been shopping in like months. I know, it's crazy, right? It is unusual for me. I mean, well, I can't say that. I have done online shopping. But, you know, that doesn't count as much. So how's everybody been? I haven't been on in like a week and a half. Was it the Friday before last? I was last on. So I've been missing you guys. There's lots to catch up on. I don't know why I'm doing up here, because I'm actually not going to be probably decoupaging up here. So I'm going to end up putting some black and like, I'm going to add some like green and some rust. But I don't really need it up there too much. This one's getting a little low. I think I do actually have some smaller containers of this particular paint in the white. So I do got backup for this brand anyway. Oops. Okay, do right here just in case. And I'm just going to get underneath here because I already got the rest, so I might as well at this point. Okay. All right, and then let's do a little bit along the side, but just like a kind of a distressing, pretty much. So I'm not putting much on there. Just enough to notice it a little. My Mother's Day was pretty good. It was busy. Aria had her friends over, so she had a play date, and it was lots of painting and cleaning up paint and lots of cleaning up, definitely, along the way. But it was super fun and cute. They were adorable. So they were here for Saturday and Sunday. And then we went to like my grandparents' house and spent a couple hours there with my grandma. And we went out. So it was, you know, it was nice. The kids were here. And I ended up spending a little time, but then she went to her boyfriend's. But she ordered, for Mother's Day, she had got me like some stuff from Amazon. And I got like my new Tim Holtz stencils in, bunch of new like stencils. So I was really excited about that. Super excited. I love my stencils. I know my mom, she keeps on saying like, how much more can you fit in your studio? And I'm like, well, it's like small stuff, you know? You know, at least I haven't been going out doing like the big like beach fitness. How are you doing? You too. All Halloween is away. Same here. Hi, Liz. Hi there. Yeah, so it's been pretty busy here, and then last week I actually wasn't feeling too good for like pretty much like all week. My stomach was like really flared up, and it just was not fun. Not fun at all. And then having to do all the things when you're just not feeling the best. This part right here is still a little bit wet. And then my mother-in-law, you know, she was here. So she was here for a couple weeks and stuff, but then she ended up moving with Bernard, his sister, you know, like Beans and Kevon, their mom. So she moved in with them and their siblings to, you know, kind of help out and stuff. So she is gone now. And we had a great time while she was here. So we were missing her. Good evening. Good evening, good evening. Oh, and I got some of the Distress watercolor pencils. And this is set 1. And then I have 2 and 3 coming. So I'm excited about those too. Because I have like the other, like the watercolor pencils and the different things, the markers and you know, but I didn't have these particular like crayons. So I was excited about that. All right, let's see what we're gonna do here. Let's take off the bottom. This is by Decoupage Queen, Halloween Haunted House with Witch is what that one is. And I'm just gonna like tear this off actually. I could use a little bit of the water, probably would help out. All right. Oh, I do have some Halloween little word thingies and all. I could use some of the word bands. Bone collector. Guess depending on what I'm going to put on here to decorate, then I'll use one of those. And then I love using those, like those label covers. And I know I had, oh, here's one. I know I had some extra ones kind of sitting around. So we can even use maybe one of those. All right, and so how was everybody's Mother's Day? Hey, Paula. How are you, sweet friend? How you feeling? Did everybody have a good Mother's Day? I wanted to go live so bad, it just didn't work out. It hasn't really worked out lately. But now, I was like, you know what? Even people are just going to have to just wait. The family has to let me just do my lives here sometimes. They're very needy. Good evening. And hopefully I didn't miss anybody else. Interesting kind of live. Thank you. Hey, Pina. Hi. It is. It would be even more interesting if you spread that love, share, and all the things. And we get, you know, more friends here. That would be awesome, right? All right, let's see what we want to do. So we want to do part of this, right? I know what I should add. I should add some music notes. Some old, like, music notes, maybe, and then maybe not, maybe not hymnals. Let's not add that. Let's do, I feel like I want some, like, script and stuff, too. Just some kind of, like, book pages or something. I do have some Halloween book pages. Did I get some of those out? No, just the napkins. Just the oh, I do have a couple here. Let me see. I had a couple, like, I grabbed a couple of, like, stamps. Look how cute that one is. It's adorable. Hungry Old Witch. It's like an old story. This one's kind of cool. Got these old, like, books that have, you know, they have, like, old, like, stories and stuff in them. So I did get a couple of those out and just kind of put it to the side. That's a cute little illustration. I think it might be a little too bright for what I'm doing here. So let's grab a different one. Got lots of different kind of book pages here, so that one seems good. Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking, let's do this here. I like this at the bottom. And then, so yeah, I'm going to decoupage this down first. Let's do that. And then kind of just build up around it. No. Just kidding. Just kidding, friends. Let's see. I want to rip all the little edges here. Doesn't have to be all, but just the ones on the ends, pretty much. That's what I'm going to do. And yeah, so I'm going to start up here and kind of have some of those ripped edges. And now we just need the brush and we need some glue. So is everybody's Halloweenies the best? I know you love it. You do. I love it too. It's super fun. I have this, like on Pinterest, I added this board like forever ago. It said something like Halloween all year long or something like that. So I still have that on there, and I would always want to do like Halloween, like constantly craft for it. But now, with just having like so much stuff, I kind of just had to put a lot of it away. You know, if it's not in season or the holiday. We need just a little bit up here. Okay. And I shouldn't really worry about trying to smooth it all out either, because I'm going to be kind of like layering it and stuff. So it's not going to really matter too much about that, I don't think. Let's do... feel like I want to take some of this off. Well, first, let me take this part off, just because I know I definitely am not going to have that on here regardless. And then I think I'm going to use a little bit of the top of this at the top. I can't wait to get to the stencil in it all. That's my fun part. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. All right, let's just do... Oh my goodness. Let me see. Okay. Take this off. I like it all on there, so it's like hard to kind of pick and choose, but I'm gonna still use some of the rest of it. I just need to stop putting it down on there. All right. Let's get some water. It's just gonna be quicker that way. Let's do that. I haven't actually used this in a little bit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and this one's called Fortune Teller. Oh, Book of Fortunes. Book of Fortunes. And I had actually quite a bit of like ephemera stuff that would have matched with that too. All the fortune teller stuff. Oh, you know what? I do have a bunch of stickers in. I have all these like sticker books. And there is a lot of different like holidays in it. So there is Halloween as well. All right, let's do this here. And then I'll take that other white part off there. That, and we're gonna go across here at the top of this guy. There we go. Okay. This one's going at the top. So what you guys do the past weekend? How was your weekend? Your son is almost school? Almost. He is almost graduating. So he has like another, I don't know, maybe like a week or something left. Not much at all, pretty much. So he's going to be graduating, when is it, June 4th? So coming up, I can't believe we're like halfway through this month already. Like, just kind of crazy. All right, so I want this kind of down and over. And then I have to put a little bit more of the Mod Podge over here. And then you should be able to see the script a little bit underneath there as well. Or, you know, the print. The print. All right. Now, basically just trying to figure out layers that I want to do. I'm going to do this one here. It's called the Railroad Ghost. I'm going to take a little bit off the sides as well. This works pretty great too, to kind of distress the edges and all the things if you don't want to like tear so much off. But I love that thing and I really get into it. I'll be distressing like crazy, so it's best that I just rip it right now. And then toss it on the floor. I love that mess. France. Hi from France. It's one of my favorite places ever. I love everything to do with France and French and Paris and all the things. Totally obsessed. So, Hey there, Michael. Super sticker option. Oh, I don't even know what that is, really. Super sticker. I have no clue. I'm going to distress this, too, because it's a little too white for my liking. Let's put that here. You guys see, hopefully. All right. Mainly just want the, you know, this underneath, and then the show Railroad Ghost there. I usually do a lot of improvising, friends, and today is definitely no exception. That's for sure. Especially when the supplies are more limited. All right, that's good. And let's see. I know I want this at the bottom. Make sure it's not going up past it. So I'm gonna, let's move it over. Actually, right here is perfecto. Look at that. That's great. Kind of fits where you can still see Railroad Ghost, and then it goes over here like perfectly. And then look where the picture stops, right where that ended. It was like meant to be. I love when that happens. It's fantastic. I moved to America when I was 7 years old and still having trouble speaking and reading English. How exciting. From 7, do you go over to visit still? I haven't been in a few years, so I definitely want to go again. And I do have, like my ancestors and stuff are from France and Ireland. So I went there for, like, you know, the whole family genealogy thingy or whatever it's called. That was super fun. Which I didn't know originally. I thought I just had Irish, you know, that I was just Irish, like, for forever. And then when we got, like, my family, like, the family tree done, and then realized that there was a lot of French as well, and that it actually, on my French side, they were able to track that back super, super far, because there was royalty in the family a long time ago. It was somebody like super famous that had gave my family lands, and somehow they became like famous through that, or rich or whatever. Unfortunately, it didn't like continue down through all the generations. I don't know exactly what happened because I haven't really, I should do more research on it actually. But I had just got all my papers out the other day from my closet because I haven't looked at it in a while. So I was thinking of kind of looking up some stuff. But I thought it was pretty cool though. All right, that one looks good. And any spot that's like shows, you know, a little bit of the white is gonna be pretty much have like the texture paste on it anyhow. So you do? Awesome. That's exciting. Yeah, I can't wait to go again. It's gonna be definitely super fun. I feel like I do want this on here, but I can't really, you know, not gonna really be able to, I don't think. And then let's do a little bit more up here of this one here. So I really don't need to use that other one unless I wanted to use a couple of things from it. Because this one seems like it's gonna definitely work with all the things on it, which is pretty cool. Especially with this collage kind of style look anyway. Do I want this on this side or the other side. All right. This one's going to go over here. So I just need to take a little bit off of that. So what else has everybody been up to? That's been a little bit since I've been on, so you gotta catch me up on all the things. Okay, and then this one here. Go. Okay, so I think I need to take off. I mean, I don't really need to per se, but I think I'm going to take off a little bit on the edge. I think that's good. Nice. Okay, so we got that. Let me show you what we got going on so far. All right, so we got that stuff there. And then, let's see, we need something on the other side here. Something at the top, which this seems pretty good. Seems good to me. Let's see, how much do I need? Because I want to save this little branch thingy, little greenery piece. Sure, like sweating to death. Hey Tiffany, can you do with the wreaths and hang up? With wreaths and hang up. Going to, hey Lori, I like your craft. Thank you. Tomorrow for a long weekend for New York. Oh, fun. That's gonna be awesome. Can't believe wait, that's not this weekend, but next weekend, right? We were supposed to clean out my garage this weekend, but we're gonna wait until the 3-day weekend because it's gonna be lots of stuff, so. All right, I don't want to cover something over here, so I'm trying to make it work. So I couldn't really put it all the way over, which is totally fine. Okay. I don't know if this was part of that. Oh, it was. Okay. All right, so I'll leave that be. So that needs to dry. A little bit off of here. There we go. It's so awesome. Oh, I had these like bug, like different kind of like bugs and stuff. I was thinking put some of those on here too. Would be really cool. And like I have these like bug stamps and stencils and all. Add some creepy old bugs. All right, I like how that is. And then I can put the green around there. And then let's put a little bit more. I want to put some over here too, I think. That's what I was thinking, like this little greenery part would be kind of cool. So let's see. And there's a little tiny butterfly there. Oh, that's not, is that a moth? Yeah, I think it's a moth. All right. Yeah, this should fit over here pretty good. So we're gonna see. And oh, about the wreaths, I forgot to totally forgot about that. Actually, I do enjoy making wreaths. I make all kinds of different ones. All right, there we go. This one's gonna be here, and then we'll see what else we want to add. Okay, that looks cute. A little bit of an air bubble here. See if there's anything else I must use. I love the owl and stuff, but I'm gonna not use that one here. I don't think, because it's just not gonna be room. So let's move on now. I do love this little crow right here though. So I could possibly add that, but we're just gonna see. Let's move along for now. That way we're not doing this for too long. And then some of this stuff I kind of left up a little bit on the edges here. And I'm just gonna distress those. Pretty much like all of the rice paper is down. It's just some of like the other paper, like the book pages are up a little bit. So all we're gonna do is just distress that a little. And let me see. Oh, I forgot this one spot here. But that isn't really, since it's not that noticeable, I got this little scrap piece that I can kind of just stick under here. There we go. All right, and then I'm gonna put the Mod Podge all over this whole thing because this is gonna be rusty. So I want a nice coat of the Mod Podge just to give, so that it sticks really well, pretty much. All right, so I'll let that dry while, and then I have to dry this real quick. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking before I do the rust on here, I'll let that dry for a bit. And then I'll do that kind of like after. That way it's not like a big mess, because I'm gonna get the, like the, probably cinnamon and different things. So it's gonna be a little messy. Though I do have this one stuff that is from Pentart, and it's like a real rust effect kit. And I absolutely love that stuff. But I wouldn't be able to do it like all in, you know, at one time, pretty much, because it's like a step, you know, a little bit of steps there with it. All right, so first, let's go around the edges with some Distress ink here. And all of the little papers that are hanging over, I'm just going to add it to that too. Even if you end up not even seeing all of it, it's totally fine because, you know, we just need that. We need that layering and things. All right, and then on this side, get all the little papers that are hanging down. And I would totally go over, like, you know, some of the spots that were a little bit of, you know, that white. But since I am adding, you know, the moss effect paste and the texture paste, I'm gonna put those in that spot. And a little bit of like rust probably around this as well. But I got, you know, all the little edges for the papers are good. And then let's just add this on here because it was just a little too light. I like how it's kind of peeking through right here. It's pretty cool, which I'll show you guys in just a moment. All right, that's pretty good. And close that. Okay, so next, what are we doing? I think we should do the paste. So when I was looking at this, I see it has like the, what is it called? The Harley Quinn kind of like design here in the rice paper. So what I was thinking is like that would be kind of cool to do in a stencil, which actually I have hanging up right here. Let me grab that real quick. And I have these in different sizes, but this one is a decoupage queen stencil, and I like that it has, you know, the like coffee tea stain and, you know, splatter kind of stuff going on, which looks really cool too. And these are very like, I don't know, whimsical and kind of, they're just distressed looking and just really cool. So I'm going to use this on some of it. And then I feel like I should use the moss effect paste is what I'm thinking. Because I feel like it's just going to look really cool. Ah, no! I'm dropping my stuff. I'm dropping it all. All right, I need this one. Oh my, making my picture crooked and everything. And clear varnish rolled across the floor. All right, so I'm using Pentart Moss Effect Paste. And you can use that with the stencil brush, the palette knife. I think I'm gonna do it with the palette knife this time. And then I'm gonna use both and just kind of mix it. Hi, Gracie, how are you doing? Go away, troll. Looks great, love it. Thank you. Boyfriend or a husband? Oh, I definitely do have a husband. For sure. Okay. Yeah, I want to do it like kind of in random places. So I know for sure a little bit around here. And then I have to do kind of like a little bit at a time. As you guys know, like when you dry it is when you can get all of the raised stuff. All the cool texture that comes along with it. Let's do a little bit of the dark over here. You can mix or layer them. And I'm not doing it like overly thick. All right, and then I want a little bit down in here. All right, over here. Try not to get on the too much on the witch here. And you don't have to do this step with like lifting it. And I'm gonna have to take this off to dry it. So I just wanted to do this other spot real quick. So I'm gonna do probably another stencil as well. But I do want to do this like, you know, a couple places here and there. I'm going to do this one because it's already pretty much, keep lifting it. No. All right, let's just do this first. And then I'll come back and do a little bit more of that. And then I was thinking like there's a little, you know, the white over here. So I'm just going to kind of put it a little bit on the edge there. Right there and down here. And I'm going to need a little bit more because that was like barely any. All right, so I'm gonna hurry up and quickly dry this so I can raise the little spots here and give that cool texture. So I gotta, doing good. How about you? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Not too bad today, actually. It was a little stressful earlier, rushing around. I almost was like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this live because I didn't have my stuff all prepared. But, you know, I figured there's plenty of times when I always improvise, so I really don't need to stress out about it. I'm kind of used to that anyway. So the heat is making it bubbly. I know some of you guys see me use this quite a bit, so you already know how it kind of reacts and stuff. And then when you keep it, that heat on there, and then it just starts raising up to give that really cool texture. I'll bubble it up and all. So we're gonna do a little bit more kind of around here and there. But I love how it's looking so far. I think it looks really cool with that on there. So I'm liking the little Harley Quinn here. All right, now we need to get down here around the edge. And then I'll show you guys up close in just a moment. I like to watch you on live. Aww. Yeah, I totally sometimes just don't even have like much of a plan, which I really should. But I don't know. I don't know how I manage it. Honestly, I really don't. Okay, so we need a little bit more here. There we go. That's cool looking. And what's cool with this stuff is you can go over it with like the paste and stuff too. the metallic paste and all, and you know, those raised parts and highlight it. It's really cool looking. The more heat you are adding is when you're going to get all that cool texture. I need a little bit more raised right here. There we go. And then we need some more. Here. It's so cool looking. All right, let me show you guys how it's looking. And it won't raise up unless you add the heat to it. Like, you'll have some texture to it, but it won't really, it won't get all the bubbly, like, texture stuff unless you heat it. And then, you know, just kind of like doing it little by little. And then, but look at all that cool texture, and I love how it's raised and bubbly, and it just is extra cool for, I mean, mossy things, obviously. But also Halloween. I absolutely love using it for like fall and Halloween stuff. All right, so let's do some more. We're gonna do a little bit here. My napkins are falling over. Yeah, let's do a little here. And then of course, if you add, you know, thicker layers, then that's going to raise up as well. I don't want to cover all of the book page. Okay. Push that little bit over. And I'm not going to put it like everywhere on the, going around the edges. It's just, as I'm going along, I'm just putting it like here and there. All right, so we're going to do this little section. I feel like doing it in like the smaller sections like this is a little bit quicker, I feel like. So I can kind of focus on one area and like move along. So it gives me a chance to have a coffee break again. But thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You know, I was thinking earlier of how, you know, you guys take your time out of your day and evening to spend it with me. And it really means a lot to me. I do appreciate it. That's awesome. It's awesome looking, friends. I love that. Working midnight tonight. Off to work you go. Is it, what time is it there? I hope you have a good evening at work. I do. And be safe driving there. Especially if you got all that rain like we have. It's been nonstop with the rain. Seriously, and driving in, it's just been driving me crazy. All right, let's do a little bit here. Like 3 little or 4 little spots here. However many, we're just putting it on. It went from like 3 to quite a few. All right, next one we got like right in between there has a A little bit much there. Okay. I do like it on the edges a lot. And then we're just going to add a little bit more. Of the darker. Right around here. Okay. Alright, so middle first since I started on this one. This one I definitely could have did a little better. I was kind of rushing that one a little. But I figure once all the stuff's on here, it's not going to matter because it's just all about, you know, just all the layers and things. Putting the different layers on. So some of it will be covered, which is totally fine. And really, I love this stuff so much, I actually really don't even need to use a stencil. I mean, you could just use like your little, you know, stencil brush and kind of just put it all over, and it's just awesome. Alright, so now I need to do some over here. So when I was taking Hannah to her boyfriend's after work, she wanted to go to the thrift store and stuff, so I was going to go to thrift store shopping and, you know, all that, but I was like, I'm just totally not in the mood for that today. So I think I'm going to go, we're going to go Friday. And then I'll have to do a haul on Facebook. So I haven't done a haul in a while, and I know a lot of people really enjoy those. This one I could definitely get raised up a little bit more since it was kind of thick. I'm thinking I want to do some kind of like frame or... Oh, that's what I should do. I could do a rusty frame. That would be awesome. Alright, there's just a little bit under here. I just kind of like just blobbed it in there. Oh, we're getting stuck to something here. Just kind of like blobbed it in that area there. But look how it's coming along already. Looking creepy cool. Just by adding this stuff, it just adds like so much. Alright, so let's see. Let's do a little bit over here. I want to try to fit it under here a little because I want to do, yeah, I like this spot over here. A little bit of lighter, kind of mixed in. That's good. Try that spot real quick. And I do think I want to do some of this splatter too. Or I can do that with like some ink. All right, I have to add some right here in this white spot. And some around the corner here. dry that. It's coming along, friends. Coming along. I know for sure I want to use the Tim Holtz paper dolls. I absolutely love them. So I'm kind of thinking to do, I could do the rusty frame and like, you know, put like something, you know, frame out something on here. And then even like the witch, that would be cute. I might do that. Frame it around the witch. And then I can, do I have my flowers? Oh, I do have some. I do have flowers that I can use on here too. Like black and all that. Alright, so I just need to get this part done. And then add just a little bit more. With the other thing. Do you guys remember my fall one that I did last year with this one? Or maybe it was the year before, I can't remember. But that one was, no, it wasn't fall. Did I do a fall one? I did, it was winter. Oh my gosh, I love that one so much. That one is super fun. I might actually have it right over to the side over there. Because like in my hallway, when you come down the stairs here to come in the studio, there's like a hallway, and I have like supplies and all hanging up on all over there too. But there's like this area where I put like some stuff that I make, that I, you know, I keep. And I believe it's over there. See if this will raise up a little. Okay. Oops. Yeah, because I do want to put something under the clipboard, like the, you know, the clip part. So I probably would put the frame down here. I think that would be cute. It says, "Which lives here?" All right, where else do I want to do it? I know there's a little spot under here. Not like it's really going to be seen much anyway, but got it there anyway. All right, that's good. Okay, I just need to hold this real quick while I get that. So I didn't put like really a lot there, so have to go. We'll watch rest on replay. I hope you have a great night, my sweet friend. Thank you so much for being here. It was great seeing you. And Sandy, you have a good time at work. Safe drive in there. And thank you so much for being here as well. Okay. All right, all that's dry. And I think that looks pretty cool. All right, there's how it is at the top. And then up here, I just did like some, you know, on the inside or underneath that. And then up here, you can kind of see, you can see like a little bit of the book page underneath here. All right, and then I think that's pretty good. I do want to do like the little splatter thing on here. So maybe I'll just do a little splatter. Yay, that looks awesome. I love the little splatters. All right, so we're gonna do that one first. Let me see. Almost done this part, friends. Almost. Oh my goodness. My dog just passed gas. Woo! Funky as ever, that dog. Goodness. It's too much. This one, raised is going to look really cool with the little splatter thing. I use the Tim Holtz, like, small splatter one. I use that one, like, all the time. I love it. The tag one. Like, this one's one of them I use. This one's, like, Grunge, or I think it's called, like, Grunge, maybe. But that one's absolutely awesome for Halloween stuff. I use that one quite a bit for that, like tags and different things for Halloween. And just like randomly, you know, with different things. So that one's really awesome. And then I have another one has the, from Tim Holtz, has like the coffee rings on it. All right, so that one looks pretty awesome. So I want to add one. That's too big. The same one. Right here. So you guys have any plans for the weekend? Like I was mentioning earlier, we were going to do the garage this weekend. But now we're going to do that next weekend for the long, you know, weekend. So I need to figure out what else I'm going to be doing. I know I definitely want to go live. And I really need to kind of like finish my closet, because I was going through things to like take to the thrift store and all. So I need to finish my closet up. Okay. I got all that done. So let's put the lids on, and then I'll just dry that up real quick. Actually, I need to do one more. Sorry, friends. I need to do one more over here. Gotta have 3 splatters. This one I added a little extra, little teeny one here. Little teeny one. I love feeling that. So cool. Alright, and then the last one is gonna go over here. I'm kind of thinking, and I'm just gonna do a small splatter again. I'm just gonna do it right here. Okay, finally all done that, friends. I know it took a little bit, but it's totally worth it. I love it. It's pretty awesome looking, I must say. I must say. Get that raised up, and then, I don't know if you can even see, like when it starts raising, it's just too cool. Too cool. I'm gonna raise a little bit more. Alright. Okay, so the frame that I was thinking of using, if I'm going to do like the faux rust on it, I think what I'll do is use, let me wipe this off real quick though, just so it's not like too crazy when I go to wash it after. Oh, and if anybody is new, definitely let me know. And if you're watching a replay and you're new, and welcome. Would love for you to subscribe and all the things. Come back and hang out. All right, so that wasn't too bad. Usually if you wait with the paste, it can be, you know, quite a bit to kind of get that off. So it's not like the ink, that's for sure. Like the Distress ink is super easy to get off. Oh my goodness. I just gotta do it really quick. Quick. All right, now I'll worry about the rest of that after, because, oh, look at the mess I'm making. It's just gonna be taking me too long to be fooling around with that. So let's get rid of that thing. Throw this away. So if you guys missed any of the event today, we do it every Wednesday-ish. Sometimes we skip. And first up is Shauna with Frapps Scraps. And then we have Leah with Make All the Things With Me. So if you happen to miss my sweet friends, definitely check them out because they're pretty awesome. And we have lots of fun. We just love it. They're the sweetest, seriously. All right, so did I dry that? I think I did. Yeah, everything's good with that. All right, so now I think what I'm going to do is start doing the rust stuff, because that's going to take a minute too. So let me grab the frame real quick. I think a window would be really cool too. And then I do have like some creepy cloth and some like black lace and stuff that I was gonna kind of add like you know, add here and there. I'm just gonna grab my frame. Oh, it's in here. Okay, I found it. Now the rust, I'm gonna do like a faux rust kind of thing. So even, you know, like something like that, just super easy with like cinnamon and stuff. Could do that. This is actual like real rust from the Rust Effect kit, but you have to do it kind of like in layers and stuff. Or not layers, but you know, it just, I can't do it like all at once, like one time. And then I grabbed some of this lace I think would be awesome to use, and also the creepy cloth, which I like putting in my journals and stuff like year round. So I keep that out like all times anyhow. All right, so we got that, and then I did want to do like some of the stamps as well. And then here is, I still got this bag here full of things that I need to paint. Lots of stuff to paint. Got different windows. I'm just wondering where I put my frames. I just had some extra frames that I glued. Where did I put them? That's the question. I even have some of these made. That's these are really cool to like stamp and stuff. So it's kind of like that. Could totally fit that there and do, you know, I think I might actually do that. I think that would be kind of cool if it'll fit with my frame. That is, if I find my frame, friends, because I had it here and now it's not. Let me think. I mean, I do have this frame here. Yeah, I don't have like the bigger one done. I mean, I guess I could use a little one, though I wasn't really wanting to use a tiny one like that. Let's see. Or we could do some kind of other frame, which I can still make rusty, of course. Let me see, maybe this one. That one's cute. I wonder if I should use that and just do like the faux rust. I mean, I kind of wanted the one that was a bit bigger, but I guess I could raise it up a little. Because I don't really feel like making the other one right now. Pretty much. That is what that is boiling down to. That I don't feel like making another one, but I guess I can work with this. Let's see. Let's put some Mod Podge on here. And then even if you like kind of sand it down a little and just get some of that rough edges, that would be great too. What am I trying to get? Oh, I put my brush in there already. Even though it's barely even actually in the water because I didn't even have quite enough water. So much for putting it in there. All right, and then I already put it all over this. And then we need to grab some paint stuff that we need. Some different things you can use. I've used like Waverly Antique Wax. I haven't used that in quite a while, but I used to use it a lot. Hi, Berry. Cinnamon. What is this? Terracotta. This one is Painted Finishes Rust in Light Rust, which is like a what is it? Rust Effect, but it's like a paint. instead. And that's my plaid. I got some cinnamon here. And we need some black paint as well. So we got that here. And then let's use a little sponge too. Oh my, I'm dropping all my stuff. All right, and then we got the little sponge. Okay, so let me dry this. And this is like a sticker kind of thing by Paper Studio, so I really don't want to overdo it with the heat. All right, just do a little bit on there. Make sure this is dried up. And then back here where I totally forgot to put it earlier, and this side. I could just like pour some cinnamon on it and call it a day. But I'm gonna do some black paint first with the sponge here. And I'm just dabbing it just to get like some texture with it. Oops, I got a little underneath. That is okay. Get some back here. And then I'm not putting it on like all of it with the black either. All right, so I'm putting it like on the springs and all the things. All right, now I can do up here a little. So I wasn't trying to cover the whole entire thing, but I did, you know, a pretty good amount. And then let's add some on the frame. So we're just gonna do this kind of in stages here, pretty much. And this is on like this little like acetate thing or whatever it is. So it's gonna come off of there. How's everybody's weather? Getting that summer weather? We had definitely really hot like summer weather the other day. Or for a while now, actually. Like all my flowers are bloomed and everything's looking so pretty in the gardens. And the weather was fantastic. And then it's just been like a little chilly. Past couple of days was in the 60s, which is still nice out, but it was just kind of like rainy and windy, so it wasn't the best. All right. I'm just adding a little bit here and there. think this is pretty much like just about dry. So I didn't put like too much on it, so that one seems pretty good. So let's move along. What do we want to use? This one I've had for like forever, so it's probably, you know, kind of running out. But all right, this is what I have so far. Lots of stuff so far. It's gonna be so cool looking. All right, and then let's do some cinnamon. And then I do want to see if this is like not all completely dried out. Let's try this. Oh yeah, ooh, it seems pretty dry. I haven't used this in quite some time. It's bending up my thing because it wasn't overly a lot in there anyway. And it's totally bending this thing up. So yeah, time to say goodbye to that. It's been fun while it lasted. I did love it. And I'm going to do actually a little bit of brown too. A little bit. Just like to have the different like shading of colors here. So we'll do the same over here. Try not to get too much on it. Hopefully it's not going to be too much. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit. And this definitely needs to be, oh goodness. I haven't used this one in a long time either, actually. That one needs to be shooken big time. But, well, that is wet. Because it came out kind of like really wet. We're just going to get a little of that. Because it was definitely... Oh, you know what I should also add? Let me see. I think I should also add some coffee. Ooh. Oh, wow. This one's really old, too. You can tell I haven't done some faux rust here in a while. Wow. This stuff's probably, like, moldy. Let me look in here. Oh. I think it does have some mold. I'm getting rid of this thing. Let's get the other one. That one's super old. We don't want it. This one's good. All right, so let that, yeah, I don't want that stuff on there. Hold on 1 second. Let's get those off. I'm not feeling that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing that one. I literally seen mold up in there in that coffee. So, we're not doing that. But we can do this. And I want it to, it's thicker, so I want it to like stick. So I'm going to have to put just a little bit of the glue. Where did I put my, here it is. All right, let's do... I'm just going to put it in a couple like spots, I think. And over here. Okay, now I can use this one because it's just going to have the, you know, the paint on anyway. We need it all gooey and nasty. Ooh. And then some of this will come off. Just need a little bit over here. All right. And then I'm putting the wrong one on. We need this one, which is instant coffee. No wonder it's so good. It hasn't been opened yet. This one's definitely much better. Okay, it's smelling good too. All right, so we have the different shades going on here. Those, I needed to kind of spread it out a little bit more. So my finger is gonna be gross, but it's okay because we need it on here anyway. So we're just gonna get, sometimes you just gotta get like messy and, all right, some of that up here. Basically just kind of put it everywhere. Just put it all over. And you don't have to really like do all this extra stuff that I'm doing here, obviously, but I just think it looks really cool looking. And like real grungy. Definitely grungy. All right, so I'm gonna let this stuff kind of dry a little bit. I still have to add a little bit to it in a couple spots. Ooh, it's messy. That is messy. All right, and then a little bit on here. All right, and then once it like kind of dries, then I kind of just get all the loose stuff off, but you can seal it. I have like this spray sealer stuff that works really well. It's like a clear sealer thing. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the comments. I was trying to get this done pretty quick because I'm already taking forever. Thank you. Step away for a bit. Looks so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, it's looking pretty cool, huh? Looking grungy. And then I need to do some in the back. Kind of let that dry a bit. And then I can get all the excess off after a little bit. So there is this one spot that I really wouldn't mind to have a little bit more cinnamon. Ooh, geez. I definitely have to vacuum after. All right, it's looking pretty cool. And then a little bit here. Ooh. Come on, it's not going where I want it. Pretty much just kind of layering more of it on there, and then we'll be able to kind of take some off after, once it dries. Okay, and then I already put the black paint back here, some of the brown at this point. I don't feel like getting that back open, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more of what's on my brush already, or my, you know, my little foam thing here. which has like brown, black, glue, all the things. I just need some right there. Come on. There we go. All right, now. I'm not really going to worry about like underneath of it. I mean, it's not really going to be seen like ever, so I think it's fine. I need a little on there. And then I need it on that hinge. I know it's a lot, but it will be coming off. Some of it will. Okay, I forgot these little pieces here. Come on. Oh goodness, there we go. Okay. I think that's pretty good. As long as I have it on both of these little things here. Okay, so that just has to dry for a moment. And then let's check out the frame. The frame needs a little bit of like kind of smearing up in there. Oh yeah, it's much better. Much better. All right, that looks cool. All right, so there's that. And it had all like the glue and stuff, so it's not really, like when I'm tapping it, it's not too much coming off. So I think that's good. And then, is this dry enough? Because I feel like I could probably get rid of some of this now. My goal was super grungy, and I think I got it. All right. Gonna do a tad bit of this if I can get it out without making like a big mess with my sponge. Come on. It's coming out slow. Come on. There we go. Yeah, just need it like a little bit, pretty much. Yeah, that's looking pretty awesome. This one's terracotta. I think I need a tad bit more. There we go. Which I might add a little to the frame too, because it looks good to have the different like shades. You know, it really, even though it takes time, I mean, I think it's like kind of fun because you're just experimenting and you're kind of adding more, and it's just, you know, I wasn't like science and all that stuff, but it's kind of cool. It's looking good. All right, and then I just need a little bit of that back here. especially like on the hinge, little hinges. And then I can get the excess off. Now that I got all that, all that pretty much done. I guess I could add a tad bit over here too. So I use like probably 5 different things or something. Quite a bit, but it's finally about done. All right. Just putting it on the loose cinnamon down there. All right, that's looking pretty grungy, I think. I think it's looking pretty good. So let's do, oh, I wanted to put a little bit here and there on the sides here. A little bit over here. All right, I think that's pretty good. So now I just have to take it to the trash can real quick. Thank you. I'm gonna take it to the trash real quick just to get like all the excess off real quick here. All right. Definitely got all the grunge going on, which looks awesome. I gotta make sure it dries completely before I go. What am I using here? Before I go like getting too crazy with putting my hand up here to open it and all the things like I wanted to. And this is just a dry brush, like I'm just making sure some of the excess is off. There we go, that's better. Oops, I forgot over here. Oh, what do you know? Good thing I have a little bit more paint over here. Especially when I get like the hinges and stuff. All right, that side's already done. All right, so it seems like everything's pretty much off there. I mean, as far as like the excess is not really too much more coming off of there. And then I really should leave that part alone because I know it's not ready yet, but I really wanted to get the very bottom there. And I'll just get that after I do all this, because I'm going to end up just pulling it off there pretty much. Okay, that's looking pretty awesome. Definitely Halloween-y. All right. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Does it look Halloween-y? Sure smells good. Know that. And then this one is going to go right over the witch here. So we're going to get this off. Hopefully I can get it off now that I've put glue everywhere. And I know I'm going to end up probably taking part of that off because it's not 100% dry. And then I really should glue. Let's see. Let's just do a little glue. Even that's a sticker. But I'm going to use some of this fabric tack here, just to make sure it's staying. All right, and then line it up. Making sure everything's down pretty good. I meant to raise it up some. Totally forgot to do that. Oh, right here. All right. I'm just going to cover that little spot that was still wet. And I really wanted that spot done, but that's okay. All right, and then I want to make sure that this stays. So I just need to hold that down for a moment. All right, that's good. For the most part, it's dry. It's not really coming off. It's just a couple of the spots that's a little bit thicker from the, where basically the coffee kind of melted in, the instant coffee. All right. Yeah, that looks cool. That's pretty cool. Let's do, I know what we're gonna do. This one seems clean enough. All right, we're just gonna do a little bit of the moss. And it's not really about the texture necessarily, because I can't really heat it up overly a lot. There we go. That's looking cool. And then we'll heat that up real quick. It'll do a little bit of, you know, lifting, but I just can't do it too much because of, you know, the frame itself. So I'll be melting the thing. And I think that's pretty good. It smells good when that heat's on, that cinnamon. Smelling real good. Makes me want some espresso with cinnamon. Love it. Yay! Isn't all the texture and stuff cool? I definitely want to add some like ephemera and different things, but you know, I don't want to put that inside of the container. So let's use a different one now. That in there, and okay. First, a little down here, and I can heat that up some. I'm just straight pulling this up right off with my thumb. So we're gonna definitely have to put some of that up here. That way I can stop pulling it off. There we go. That looks so cool with the green in there too. I love that. That looks awesome. It's hard to get paint, like any kind of paint and stuff on cinnamon, as you guys probably have realized that before. The key is to have like a lot pretty much on your brush so you can get it to really, you know, get on there. Yay, I'm so glad. Hope you're having a good day. You too, my friend. Thank you. And I'm back. Yay. Are you at work now? Or getting ready, or you got ready for work? I'm still doing this thing. Still doing it. The coffee is literally like bubbling up with it. That is so crazy. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about with experimenting. Of how cool this is. It's like literally all bubbling up together. It looks like it's like a... definitely Halloween-y, let's just say. And it smells delightful. It's because I'm heating up the coffee like that. And this part's just about done too. Let's see, we need another one. I just need it a little bit more on the edge, pretty much there. And in here. Oh, that's a little too much. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that looks really cool. Just totally like just grungy and all the things. I'm afraid to even touch it because I just don't want it to like start messing up. Pulling anything off just yet. Okay. Now I think it's finally good. I just had to like go to town with that because I thought it looked so awesome on there. So I was loving it. And sometimes I just can't help myself if I like it too much. Right, all this stuff will need like just a little time to dry, especially with like the coffee stuff. It's got so much like texture and stuff. It's really awesome. Oh, you're at work now? Awesome. I'm so glad you can hop back on. And I was still here. I don't even know what time. Oh my gosh, it's after 11. I've been on for 2 hours, friends. How? I don't know. All right, that's looking pretty cool. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I love it. Look how cool that is. And the lighting isn't the best, but the texture and all the things just look so awesome. I love that. It looks cool. And then from the back, you can see that I, you know, just did all that stuff and like the springs and all the things. Springs and things, and then the frame. All that stuff's pretty good and dry. And then any of the excess that needs to come off. Pretty much already came off. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this along the sides. Still got my paper over here kind of sticking out. I still want that all jagged looking. Same with over here. And this stuff has all kinds of different things on it. And I might as well get the back of this frame here too. That looks cool. All right, we need a little over here and the bottom. All right, so even the edges have some really cool stuff going on. I think you'll be able to see it better in the pictures to really see all the things, but you could see, you know, the ripped up papers, the different shades of, you know, the different paints and the rust and the, you know, the black paint, and then it has the green and all the things. So it's looking pretty cool. Super like grungy looking, which is pretty much what I wanted to do. So that's a good thing. Okay. Nice. All right, so since I've been on for 2 hours, I am gonna finish this up on the next one. Or show you guys pictures. I could totally do that. Basically, I'm just gonna be adding some ephemera things. But like this is like the longest part, obviously, is doing all the bottom layer stuff. So the papers, rice paper, book pages, and then adding all the texture pastes and stuff. But I think it's turning out pretty awesome so far. And then I will add like some, the word bands. I do have those in, like the Halloween ones out, and some other things. So I pretty much need to clean up this mess, and that way I can kind of get a fresh start here, because it's really messy. But I had such a fun time hanging out with you guys. I missed you and missed being on and stuff. So I was so glad I was able just to make it on and hang out. Till like 3 in the morning, right? Oh my gosh. That was fun times though. Definitely fun times. All right, friends, I'm gonna get off here. I know I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I do have to try to get some sleep. The last time I was supposed to go there, I totally overslept right through my alarms and everything. Oh, I felt so horrible. Totally a no-show. I mean, I ended up talking to them after, but now look at my hands. I got glue and all the things here, and then I do have to really get this vacuumed up too. But thank you so much for joining. I had a great time, and I will be on Facebook tomorrow and this weekend. And then Friday, I'm going to be on Facebook for an event. So I'll be on it either 9 or 10 Eastern Standard Time. But thank you guys so much for joining for the Artistry Collective event. And if you guys missed anybody today, and you want to check out their, their live and everything, then I'm sure they would absolutely love that. So check them out, and I will see you guys soon. And then I'll be back on here next week, next Wednesday, with a summer craft. So I will see you then, friends. Good night.